Hey guys, it's Kate from SoulShine Yoga. Just bringing you another class. For today's class, we're going to need our mats, 2 blocks, a blanket, and a bolster. We'll use those in the later portion of class, so you can just place them off to the side. But for right now, we're going to start reclining. And we're going to use the 2 blocks, so taking the blocks back with you, allowing the soles of the feet to meet, knees go wide, and then 1 block in each hand. Just lift your knees towards the sky a little bit, and then take the block underneath your thigh bone, somewhere that is supporting it. So closer in towards your bum. And then hands can rest right on your pelvis, your hip bones, if that's comfortable. Elbows touching down. And in fact, if you want, just make like a little triangular shape. Thumbs meet and then index fingers might meet. Just resting right over your lower abdomen. Try to make sure anything that can touch down is touching down so that you're not holding any weight. Taking a few breaths to check in physically. What parts of the body are sore, tense, tight? And just make sure you continue to listen to that as we move through the practice today. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe the wrists, rocking your head gently side to side. Reaching your arms overhead. You can hook your thumbs there and spread the fingers. And then bringing your hands down to your legs, helping your legs towards each other, feet on the ground. And then the blocks can just go off the mat, out of the way, so they're not a hazard. And then from here, let's take the feet wider than our hips. Arms go out like a cactus. And then just allow the knees to fall to the left. Take an inhale to lift. And let them fall to the right. Inhale to lift. Fall to the left. And one more time, inhale, lift. And fall to the right. Lifting your knees, walk your feet closer towards each other, and then just hug your knees in towards your chest as you start to wake the feet by pointing and flexing, spreading the toes. Ankles can roll side to side. You can even rock across your back too if that feels good. And then take one hand to each knee, do circles in opposite directions, together and apart, together and apart, and then switch, go the other way, apart and together, and apart and together. Now keep the right knee, let your left leg go long on the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just hug the knee in a little bit more. And then inhale. Take the right hand with the knee, the left hand to the left hip. As you exhale, drop that right knee out to the side. Try and flex through both feet. Spread all 10 toes and then broaden across the chest. Let this left shoulder fall down as well as the right. Breath in. Exhaling, hug your belly button down and then lift that knee back to center. Switch sides for the twist. Take it all the way to the left to reach the right arm. Breathe in. Breath out. At the bottom, hug the belly button, lift both knees back to center there. And then just rock a little bit side to side. Again, pointing and flexing the feet, rolling the ankles, any movement that feels appropriate. Now keep the left knee, let your right leg go long. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just hug that knee in tighter. Inhale, left hand goes with the knee, right hand to right hip. And then exhale, peel the left knee out to the side. Reach through the heels, spread the toes. And then broaden the chest, peel the shoulders back. Take a breath in. A breath out. Hug the belly button, lift the knee up to center, and then cross all the way over, reaching your left arm back. Take a breath in. Breath out. Hug the belly button, lift, catching both knees back in towards your chest. And just rock one more time here. Feet can move, ankles can move, whatever wants to move to keep you here. Now from there, let's find happy baby. Thighs going wide, knees going wide. Maybe you just hold on to the knees, the backs of the knees, the calves, or the outer parts of the feet. Try and spread the toes. And then if it works in your body, use your elbows to push your knees away, your shins away, your thighs away, just to find a broadness through the thigh bones. Now we'll keep the thigh bones wide. You're just going to bend your knees as deeply as you can so that when you point your toes, the tips of your big toes might touch there. Try and keep that happening. Now from here, we're going to reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Take an inhale. As you exhale, just curl and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, lower. This time arms can reach all the way up overhead. And then exhale, curl and lift. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now stay lifted. You're just going to pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach your arms up overhead, biceps by the ears. Head can float or land. It's your call. Now just see if you can lift your tailbone and pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do each one more time. Lift and reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Biceps by the ears. Head can hover or not. And then just lift the tailbone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy baby. Relax the abdomen. Relax your belly. Relax your face. And then taking crisscross applesauce. Right shin over left shin or right knee over left knee. And then just hug your knees in towards your chest. And then other side switch. Take that left shin on top of right shin. And then, or take your left knee on top of right knee. And then hug the knees in towards your chest. Now untangle the legs here. We're going to rock ourselves forward to a seat. But first, if you want, lift your bum up overhead just like a plow. And then rock forward. And then we're going to float here. Just catching yourself. Try and lift from the chest. And then take your arms to the left as you shift your legs to the right. And then come back to center. Try to lift and collect everything up. And then shift the legs to the left as you reach your arms to the right. Let's do it again. Center. Legs right. And then come back to center. And legs left. Now come all the way back to center. And then rock back. This time rock forward and child's pose. Step back. Taking your knees right underneath your hips. Just sink your hips back to your heels. Let the forehead land. And then spreading through all 10 fingertips. Inhale as you round forward. And exhale, slink it back. 2 more body waves like that. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, slink back. 1 more time. Inhale, forward. And exhale to slink back. Now inhale, come forward to tabletop. Drop the belly, stretch the heart forward, eyes up. As you exhale, round and tuck through the chin. Again, inhale, drop the belly, chest forward, eyes up. And exhale to hug the belly button and round, tuck through the chin. Feel free to sway side to side too as you do this if it feels good. Do one more. Inhale, belly drops, chin forward, eyes stretch them up. And then exhale to hug the belly button round. And then sink back to that child's pose again. We're going to do a little vinyasa here. Just moving one breath with movement. So as you breathe in, you're going to rise up to standing on your knees. Reach your arms all the way up. As you breathe out, sit your hips back to your heels as you float the arms back down, child's pose. Inhale to round forward. Landing in cow, belly drops, chest forward, chin forward. As you exhale, sink the heart down, hug the elbows in, bum stays high. Now inhale, scooch forward, toes point back, pressing shoelaces part of the foot down. Float the hands this round, and then just hug the elbows towards each other, hug the shoulders down the spine, and then meet back in child's pose. So we can repeat the whole thing a couple more times. Inhale, rise up on your knees, reach. Exhale, hips to heels, bow forward. Inhale to round through the spine and then sink the belly, chin forward. Exhale, sink the heart, hug your elbows in. Inhale, scooch your heart forward, press shoelaces down, peel elbows and shoulders straight back. And then release, child's pose. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, round up. Exhale, hips to heels, bow. Inhale to round forward. But when you get there, drop the belly and the heart, chin forward. Exhale, sink the hip, sink the heart, hug the elbows. Inhale, slither through, point the toes back, press down into the shoelaces, peel the elbows and shoulders straight back, and then release. Let's find child's pose. Push back. Let the forehead land so you can roll your wrists here and wiggle your fingers, waking them up, just like we did with the feet earlier. And then come back to your tabletop, hands and knees. Now from here, knees stay underneath the hips, the wrists are underneath your shoulders. Let's extend back through the right leg and lift it, spinning the pinky toe and the knee to point down. You can take a look to check, and then stay, or you're gonna reach this left arm forward. Now take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, take the limbs out to the side. So knee out to the right, elbow to the left. Inhale, reach back. And then exhale out to the side. Try to look at one spot right underneath your nose. Do it again. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, squeeze. Now inhale, reach the limbs away. This time, bend that right knee, reach back with the left hand. See if you can find the foot. And then if you can, grab the foot, then reach the shin away. Try and keep hugging the thighs towards each other so that right knee doesn't jut out to the side. Take another breath. Release, stretch the limbs long. Take a big breath in, let the left hand land. And then tuck the left toes, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Bend that right knee, stack the hip. And then inhale to reach it straight back. As you exhale, round forward, knee to your nose, high push up. Do it again, inhale, reach back. And then round forward, hug the belly button, knee to nose. One more time, reach back. And then knee to nose, step that foot all the way through, coming into our low lunge. We'll take 3 rounds, half Hanuman. Inhale, forward. And exhale, go back, flex the right toes. You can use the blocks under the hands if you need to. Inhale, sink forward, soften the hips, the shoulders and face. Exhale, take it back, flex through, right toes. One more time, inhale, come forward. And exhale, take it back, flex through the right toes. Now inhale, come forward, let that left hand land, right arm lifts, finding a twist. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze your cheeks, hug your belly. Press into this left hand and peel that left shoulder down the spine. If it works in your body, you can bend that left knee, reach back, find the foot, and hug it in. Take another inhale. Slowly release as you exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, rock all the way forward, and then lower slow all the way to the belly button. Taking your hands wide, elbows over the wrists, fingers tented, and then press down where shoelaces would be if you had shoes on. Inhale, roll up, reach the toes back, reach the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Do 2 more, inhale, roll up. Exhale to release. Last time, inhale, roll up. And exhale, release. Child's pose, push back. Forehead lands. So again, you can roll the wrists, wiggle the fingers, give them a break. Keep who. And then inhale to find hands and knees, tabletop. Knees are right underneath the hips, so hip width distance. Wrists right underneath your shoulders. Fingers are spread and you're clawing at the mat. Reach back through that left leg, spinning the pinky toe to point down, spreading the toes out. And then stay or reach that right arm forward, spread the fingers. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take the limbs out to the side. Inhale, reach, and then out to the side. One more time, inhale, reach, and then out to the side. Inhale, reach, bend that left knee, reach back, see if you can find the foot. If not, just keep reaching. And then if you have the foot, send the shin back, but don't let that left knee fly out to the side. Instead, try and squeeze the thigh bones towards each other, the sit bones for 3, 2, 1. Release, reach. And then right hand lands, right toes tuck, 3-legged dog. Bending into left knee, stack left hip. Inhale, reach the left leg straight back. And then rounding forward into high plank, take the left knee to your nose. 2 more, reach back. Knee to nose. 1 more time, reach back. Knee to nose, and then quietly step that foot all the way through. Let that right knee land. I'll take again 3 rounds of that half Hanuman flow. Inhale, sink the hips forward, drop the shoulders. Exhale, travel back, taking the left toes with you. Again, inhale, forward, sink your hips, soften your face. Exhale, go back, taking your left toes with you. 1 more time, inhale, forward, sink the hips, soften the shoulders. Exhale, go back, flex through the left toes. Inhale, forward, that right hand is gonna land under the right armpit, left arm to the sky, finding your twist. Now try to not just collapse whenever we can land in a pose. Try instead to activate, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the cheeks, press down into this right hand so that shoulder's turned on, peeling that shoulder back, and then stay, or you're gonna bend into that back knee, see if you can find the foot and hug it in. Whichever variation you're doing, peel that left shoulder back too for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release and step back to plank pose. Inhale, rock forward. Lower all the way to the belly button again. Hands go wide 1 more time, elbows right over the wrists, tenting your fingers, shoelaces, press down as the toes spread. Peel your shoulders back, roll up. And exhale to release. Again, inhale, roll up. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Let's find child's pose. Push it back. Rolling your wrists, wiggling your fingers, rocking on the forehead too if that feels good. Now inhale, come forward, tabletop. Hands and knees. And then as you exhale, just reach back through that right leg, spinning the pinky toe down. Taking another breath in, make sure the left toes are tucked. And then as you exhale, 3-legged dog. Inhale, reach a little higher. And then exhale, bend that right knee, stack the hip. Inhale, reach it straight back, spread the toes. Knee to your nose in that high push-up. Find, inhale, reach all the way back. Rise to the ball of that left foot, knee to nose, high push-up. One more time, reach back. Knee to nose, maybe even kiss your knee. And then step that right foot all the way through. And then from here, we're gonna keep this back knee lifted this round if we can. So blocks might help quite a bit here if you want. Inhale, slink forward. And exhale, take it back. Try and pull the right toes towards your face. Do it again. Inhale, slink forward. And exhale, take it back. Pull the right toes towards your face. One more time, inhale forward. And exhale, go back, right toes to your face. Now rebend the right knee, plant that foot flat. Find the left hand under the shoulder, right arm to the sky for the twist. Hug the thighs. Peel the shoulders down the spine. Now stay right here, or you're going to start to rotate to the pinky side edge of both feet, spreading all 10 toes. And then see if you can sink that left hip down, reach your right arm back. Take an inhale to lift and return to plank, step back. Rock forward. And then vinyasa from there, lower chaturanga all the way. Back bend, breathe it in. And then let's find child's pose. This round, push back. Inhale forward. Exhale, reach the left leg back, spread the toes. Inhale, tuck the right toes. And exhale, three-legged dog. Take another breath in. Bend that left knee, stack the left hip. Inhale, reach it straight back, spread the toes. And then take your knee to your nose in that high push-up, rising to the ball of the right foot. Inhale, reach back. Rise high on the ball of that right foot, knee to nose. One more time, inhale, reach back. And then knee to nose, let that foot land. Again, stay off the back knee this round if you wish. Inhale to rock forward. Exhale, go back, pull the left toes with you. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, go back. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale, go back. Inhale forward for the twist, right hand lands, left arm finds the sky. Try and squeeze everything in towards center, thighs, sit bones, belly, and then draw the shoulders down the spine and lean the head back. Now stay right here, or you're going to spin to the pinky side edge of both of your feet. Maybe this left foot has to move back a few. That's fine. Flex the toes. Stay or lower that right hip and reach back. Inhale, return to plank. Rocking forward, vinyasa from there, or right to down dog. And then from here, just rise high on your toes. Look forward, bend the knees, and then walk all the way to the top of the mat. And then ragdoll. Feet are about hip width distance apart. If not wider, bend the knees. Catch opposite elbow and just shake it all out here. Now hands return to the ground. Bring the feet in closer if they were wider than hip width distance apart. And then find your halfway lift. Stick your butt out, stick your chest out. And exhale, fold into it. Let's do two more. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Last time, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up, look up. Hands together in front of your heart. Take an inhale, reach. Exhale, dive forward, knees are soft. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plank as you breathe out. Inhale, rock forward. Vinyasa or right to down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Last one. Inhale, rise. Knees bend, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold to breathe out. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plank pose. Rock forward, breathe in. Vinyasa or down dog. Two breaths. Rise high, looking forward, knees bend. Step or hop. Halfway lift. And then fold. Inhale, reach up. Hands to your heart. One more sun A. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plank pose. Rock forward. Vinyasa or down dog. One breath. Inhale to rise. Knees bend, step or hop to the top. Big toes touch this time. Find your halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale, find chair, sink low. As you exhale, just reach your arms back, chest to thighs. Inhale, come back to that chair, hug the belly, reaching up. And exhale, spill all the way forward. Halfway lift. Plank, step back. Lower with control. Breathe it in. Breathing out. 2 breaths. Last one. Inhale, rise. Knees bend, step or hop to the top. Big toes touch. Same thing again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Reach back, chest to thighs. Hug the belly button, ripple up through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plank pose, exhale. Rock forward. Vinyasa if you must, or right to down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Big toes touch. Let's inhale, lift the right leg. Bend the right knee, stack the hip. Stay or flip dog. Right foot drops behind. Toes spin back, lift the hips, reach the right arm. Breathe in. Hug the belly button as you gaze back at the top of the mat. Down dog. Or 3-legged dog. Inhale, reach that right leg far. And exhale, knee to nose. Do it again. Inhale, reach back. Knee to nose. Inhale, reach back. Knee to nose, step through, crescent lunge, feet. Now as you inhale, rise up. As you exhale, reach forward. Do it again, inhale, rise up. And then exhale, just sweep forward.
Maybe become lighter on that back foot, because that's where we're headed. Inhale, reach up. Last time, airplane, if you want it, reach forward. Take an inhale, take the left knee to your heart, rise. And exhale, lower chest to thighs, reach back.
Inhale, chair pose.
And exhale, fold forward.
Halfway lift.
Plank pose. Rock forward. Vinyasa or down dog.
Big toes touch. Inhale, lift the left leg. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Stay or watch it land under your right armpit. Finding flip dog. Breathe in. Hug the belly button as you make your way back to down dog or three-legged dog. Rise high on the ball of that right foot. Take an inhale here. Lift the left leg if it isn't. And then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach back. Knee to nose. One more, reach back. Knee to nose, step through, crescent lunge. Rise to breathe in. And exhale, reach forward. Hug the belly button as you rise, breathe in. And exhale, reach forward, becoming a little lighter on the back foot. One more time, hug the belly button, rise, breathe in. And then airplane if you want it. Fly. Inhale, right knee to the sky. Same with your hands, reach up. Exhale, sink your butt. Reach the chest to the thighs. Inhale, hug the belly button. Ripple through the spine to find chair. And exhale, fold back down. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Plank pose, breath out. Inhale to rock forward. Vinyasa or down dog. We're going to repeat the same sequence. So inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip. Inhale, flip dog or stay. Exhale, come right back, three-legged dog. Inhale, reach the right leg further. Exhale, knee to nose. Do one more, inhale, reach back. Knee to nose, step through crescent lunge. Inhale, hug the belly button, ripple up through the brain. And exhale, reach forward. Two more, inhale, hug the belly button, ripple out through the brain. And exhale, charge, reach. Last one to fly. If you wish, inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward airplane. Inhale, lift the left knee, reach the fingers to the sky. A little bit differently this time, cross that left ankle over right thigh and sink. Right back where we came from, inhale, lift. Now, sit the left foot down, chest to thighs, reach back. Hug the belly button, ripple out through the brain. And exhale, spill back down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa or right back, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Big toes meet. Inhale, lift the left leg. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Watch that left foot land as you flip dog or stay. Exhale, right back, three-legged dog or down dog. Take an inhale, reach longer. Left knee to your nose, high push-up. We'll just do one more of these. Reach back. Knee to nose, step through crescent lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale, sweep forward, get light on that back foot. Do it again, inhale, hug the belly button, lift to rise. And exhale, reach forward. One more time, hug the belly button, lift. Option to fly, airplane stretch. Lift the knee and the arms, in breath.
Cross the ankle, hands to heart, out breath. Lift the knee and the hands, in breath. Set the foot down, chest to thighs, reach back. Hug the belly button, ripple out through the brain. Exhale, fold all the way down. We'll do it one more time, halfway lift. Vinyasa or right back, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Stay or flip dog, breath in. Exhale, back to down dog or three-legged dog. Take an inhale, lifting that right leg if it wasn't. And then exhale, knee to nose. This time, just let the foot land, crescent lunge. Inhale, rise high. As you exhale, sweep forward. 2 more. Inhale, hug the belly, ripple through the brain. And exhale, sweep forward. 1 more time. Inhale, hug, lift. And then option for airplane, launch. Lift the knee, lift the fingers, breathe in. Left ankle over right thigh, sink low. Lift the knee, lift the fingers, reach up. Left foot lands, chest to thighs, breath out. Inhale, find chair. And exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa or down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, left leg, inhale. Bend the knee, stack the hip, exhale. Flip dog or stay, inhale. Collect yourself back to three-legged dog or down dog, exhale. Take a breath in to lift that left leg if it wasn't. And then knee to nose, step that foot through, crescent lunge feet. Hug the belly button as you inhale, rise up. And then exhale, shift forward, sweep forward. 2 more, inhale, hug the belly button, reach. And exhale, sweep forward. Last time, inhale, hug the belly button, reach. And then fly. Lift the knee and your fingers, spread the toes. Cross the ankle over thigh, sink back. Lift all the way back up, grow tall. And then sink the right foot, chest to thighs, reach back. Hug the belly button, ripple up, finding your chair, stay low. And then exhale, spill all the way back down. Halfway lift, breath in. Plank pose, vinyasa or down dog. Differently this time, right leg, inhale. Bend the right knee, stack the hip, exhale. Inhale, reach it straight back. Step it through, warrior 2. Inhale, rising up. And exhale to settle. Finding your feet, squeeze them towards each other, the thighs, the cheeks, and then reach through the ring fingers. Take an inhale, reverse. And exhale, right elbow, right thigh, left arm up and over. Staying here, keep the legs squeezing towards each other. See if you can hug your belly to lengthen out through the spine and then peel back. Take another inhale to return, warrior 2. And then take the hands inside of this right foot. Keep your legs in that warrior 2. You're just gonna walk your hands out wide to like 10 o'clock. And then walk them forward. So you're doing like down dog in the upper body, warrior 2 in the lower, in your legs. So from here, make sure your right knee is not collapsing towards you, but instead away. Take another breath. Hands walk in and then take that left hand to 9 o'clock. Take your right hand to your right thigh and sink. Feel your right shoulder back, breathe in. And sink. One more time, breath in. And sink. Now right hand releases by that left hand, right toes spin with you to face the left side edge of your mat. Find a halfway lift, breathe in. And then turn your toes out, your heels in. From here, start to walk yourself back to that left foot, finding your skandasana. And then shimmy to that front leg, right-sided skandasana. Come back to the left side, bend that left knee. And balance if it works. And then find that front leg now. And balance if it works. Now from here, hands plant back at the top of the mat, step back. Vinyasa from there, right to down dog. Left leg as you inhale, lift it. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Inhale, reach it straight back. Warrior two, stepping forward. Coming all the way up. Allowing the feet to feel strong, the thighs to feel strong, the cheeks to hug together, and then reach through opposite ring finger. Take an inhale, reverse. Left elbow, left thigh, right arm up and over. Keep sinking that left sit bone down, but at the same time, keep the strength of the legs happening. Thighs squeezing, cheeks squeezing, belly squeezes in to lengthen the spine and peel the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Hands to the inside of left foot. Keep the legs in this warrior two. Make sure that left knee is over that left ankle. Walk your hands out to like 1 o'clock and then bow. Keep sinking low. Left knee away and then bow. Hands walk back in so that right one can find 3 o'clock and the left hand can go to the left thigh. Push it away. And then peeling the left shoulder back. See if you can sink that left sit bone any further. Last 2, breathe in. Sink a little further. Last 1. And straighten that front leg, spin the toes. And then we'll take a wide-legged fold on this side. Halfway lift, inhale. And then exhale, fold. One more time, halfway lift, breathe in. And exhale, fold. Walk your hands back forward for your halfway lift. Heels come in right underneath the knees. So shortening your stance here, toes out. Walk your hands up so you can find that goddess shape. And then from here, hug the, and then hands to the insides of the thighs. Try to lock the elbows, hug your belly button. And then drop that right shoulder, look over left. Inhale back to center, drop left, look over right. Inhale back to center, drop right, look over left. Inhale back to center, drop left, look over right. Now see if you can sink your sit bones down. Reach your chest up and the arms as well. Now inhale, rise, and then exhale, bend. Do it again, inhale, rise. Exhale, bend. Try to broaden through the chest, the elbows, the thighs. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, we'll stay here. Staying here, see if you can lift that left heel. Set it down. See if you can lift that right heel. Set it down. Maybe lift both heels for 3, 2, 1. Press into the feet. Reach all the way up. Turn the toes in a little bit. And then as you exhale, dive all the way forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Binding plank, breath in. And then vinyasa from there, if you must. Right to down dog. From down dog, we're gonna leapfrog forward, feet land outside the hands, rise high. Knees bend, step or hop. Toes out, heels are flat, so if you need to lift the butt higher to get the feet flat on the ground, do that. And then from here, we're just gonna do 10 squat thrusts. So you're gonna push into the heels, inhale, reach up, squeeze, exhale, release. Do it again, press down, reach, and release. 8, release. 7, squeeze, release. 6, squeeze, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, landing in our Buddha squat here. Hands down or elbows inside the thighs. Peel the chest open. And then hands touch down, hips go high, toes turn forward, heels turn back. And then just ragdoll there.
halfway lift, breathing in. Full to breathe out. Bend the knees. Arms are heavy, head is heavy. Roll it up.
And then peel the shoulders down the spine. Now inhale, reach all the way up. And hands together in front of your heart. Let's grab a hold of the other props now. For right now, you're just going to want the blanket. We're going to start in half frog. So place the blanket to the outer right side of the mat, and you're going to come all the way down to your belly. We'll do a couple belly down back bends first. So toes are touching, knees are touching, and then palms are touching down. Take an inhale, lift whatever will lift, and exhale, release. Do it again, inhale, lift whatever will lift, look down. Exhale, release. This last one we're gonna hold. So inhale, lift, and sustain. Next inhale, lift a little higher and sustain. 2 more times, inhale, lengthen, strengthen, sustain. Last time, inhale, go for it. And then exhale, release. Half frog to the right. You can make a pillow with your hands or cactus, whatever. But that right knee, shin, ankle unit, go out to the side. And then from there, just allow the left leg to do whatever it wants. Try and drop the heel. See if you can allow the whole body to just drop now. Noticing the heart beating. Last couple breaths. Drop what you can. And that right leg joins the left leg. Take a second just to let things settle there. If you need movement, you can shimmy. If you want to be still, just be still. And then move your blanket to the other side. We'll find half frog to the left. Make sure the arms are wherever, whatever feels most comfortable on this side. Try and drop that right leg. Try to just drop all the bones in the body. Noticing your heart. Noticing your breath. Trying to start to smooth things out here. And then left leg joins right leg. Take a moment, stillness or shimmy, whatever feels best. And we'll push ourselves up. And then we're going to take our blanket. You're going to want to fold it lengthwise. So you have more of like a balance beam shape. So hot dog bun, not hamburger. Lengthening the mat or the blanket. And then maybe fold it in half again. Now I'm going to turn. You can place the blanket down the whole length of the mat. I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see a little bit better what's happening here. And then grab a hold of your other props. You might need blocks, you might not. Have them towards the front. So in front of you, like facing whichever direction your head is facing. And then grab a hold of your bolster. Okay, so we're gonna do frog, but we're gonna start in a child's pose position. So we're gonna take the knees as wide as we can in this child's pose. Big toes are still touching, hips sit back towards the heels. And then you can use that bolster to rest on, or if you feel comfortable resting all the way down, you can do that. Now, we're gonna slowly work into this frog position. At any time, if you feel the need to come back to this wide-legged child's pose, push back to that child's pose. Or if any time you need to get out or off the knees, feel free to just recline all the way back onto your back. So try and take the knees as wide as you can. And then if you need any support underneath the hips, you can find that. If anything is floating, we're treating this as a yin style posture. So if anything is floating, support it. So that you're not working to keep yourself there. Next, we're going to go into tadpole. So push yourself up to a long arm shape. Now the knees might go a little bit wider here, but you're trying to get your hips, so that hip socket right in line with the knee joint. So the thigh bones are parallel here. And then from there, so this one I like to bring the bolster in. You can rest on your forearms, maybe use a block for your head if you need to. If it works to where you can lay on the bolster, try that. I like to leave room under the belly so I can breathe. So I'm just like supporting the rib cage. And then if your head was facing one direction, just turn it the other way this round. And again, try and find support. Anything that's floating, support it. We're not working right now. We are relaxing, lounging, luxuriating. Anytime you notice sensations in the body, maybe the body reacting or resisting, try to approach it slowly, gently, layer by layer. Each exhale, an opportunity to soften, maybe just a tiny, tiny bit. And we'll push right back up to our long arm shape so we can find full frog. So now the ankles go out in line with the knees, so the whole inseam of each leg is now pointing down. Might be even close to touching down. So again, anything that's not floating or anything that's not touching down, let it touch something. So probably going to want to use that bolster again under the chest, maybe even more, like a block under your face or your head or anything like that. Now try to find the most comfortable shape here as well.
And again, layer by layer, little by little. So if the hips go forward too much, you're kind of coming out of it. So try and keep the hips right in line with the knees. And if at any time child's pose sounds way better, then feel free. Of course it sounds way better. But if you can stay here in this frog pose, just remind yourself this is temporary. This too shall pass. Instead of focusing on the negative, see if you can also see the other side of that. Just like yin and yang. The yin is what we're doing now, where we're not trying to work. Yang, you do try to do something, you work. But right now, instead of just focusing on how much you maybe hate this pose or how much you wish you could be out of this, instead try to just focus on the breath. Maybe even see opportunities. Each exhale is an opportunity to soften and let go. We're going to slowly start to make moves. Take your time here. Hands pushing down. One leg at a time. Moves slowly, gently. If you want to push back to child's pose, you can. If you want to just lower to a seat, you can. And move. Blanket out of the way. And bolster out of the way. Inclining all the way back down. Just taking constructive rest here. Allowing the knees to bend, the feet to go flat, and then the knees to knock together. And then similarly to how we started, bring your hands into that triangular shape. Thumbs meet and then maybe index, and just rest it on the lower abdomen. And then walk the feet a little closer towards each other. And then taking your right thigh, cross it over your left thigh. Just squeezing the thighs together there. Now from here, see if you can lift your bum and slide it to the left. So you're kind of rolling to your right outer hip. And then let the knees just fall towards the right side. So if you want, you can use the bolster to support them.
or block, and reach your left arm to the left. Head can turn. And then coming back to center, untangling the legs. Help that left thigh now cross over that right thigh. And then we'll drop the knees. Well, lift your bum, slide it to the right, and then drop your knees to the left. And then reach your right arm to the right. And just drop. Let the legs untangle, let the legs or the feet come back down, and from here take a full body stretch. And we'll head into Shavasana. So if you want that bolster under the legs, keeping your knees bent, just resting here. And if you like having your hands resting on your abdomen, you can do that, or any other placement. Feel free to stay as long as you like. When you're ready, bringing flickers back in your toes, your fingers, your wrists, your ankles. Letting the head rock. And then finding a stretch. And hugging the knees to rock to the right. Climbing your way back up. Coming into a seat. Sitting up tall. Letting the crown of the head reach, shoulders relax. Face is soft. Take a deep breath in. And let go. Hands gather, head bows. Showing yourself gratitude, grace. And guide the thumbs to the forehead, connecting the heart with the mind. Again, gratitude for finding your mat today. And to each other we can bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys. Thank you again for joining, for practicing with me. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, or anything else. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying active and enjoying the sunshine when it happens. So thank you very much and have a great day. Bye guys.